we have partition by key and sort. So partition by key and sort is like any it's like the most of the cases, like if you are using partition by key component, then we'll have sort component followed by that partition by key component. So what AbInitio have designed, like they have created a subgraph which will, like we created a subgraph like this, right? If you open it, we have multiple components group here, right? So they created a subgraph, so which will have partition by key and then partition by next one is partition by sort. So they used to call it as a PBK, like partition by keys, partition by key insert component. So it will just do nothing. It will partition the data based on the key value, and then it will sort the data. Like so, it will be like if you open the partition by key here, so it will have partition by key component here, and then it will have sort.
No, there is a like partition by key and sort was there, no? In sort column.
Yeah. So this one. So if you open it, so what it will do, it will just do partition by key and sort. So we can use it here. So let's create a new. So I will take this. About this. Yes. Enable this. So instead of this, I'm giving partition by key and sort. So it's a subgraph. So it will do the function of both partition by key and then followed by sort the value. So it will distribute the data based on the key, and then it will sort the data among that particular partition. Okay, so here for this, we should have the multi-file, like we should connect the multi-file. So once we get into the multi-file MFS system, I will explain you this one. So here we cannot have multiple partitions, like we cannot have multiple outputs here. There is one more file system called MFS, so I will explain you while we are having that MFS session.
Okay.
So these are the different types of partition components that we have in AbInitio. So based on that requirement, we can pick and choose. So we got so this one. So if you want to split the data based on the key value, you can go with partition by key component. And if you if you want to split based on some expression, like I want this, if this condition, I need all the records which satisfies this condition should go to this particular partition. Then in that scenario, you can go with partition by expression. And if you want to equally distribute the data among different partitions, then you can go with partition by round robin. And if you have any split records, like till this particular key value, I need the data, then you can go with partition by range. And if you have some numbers, like without equally distributing, I want like 3 records to first partition, 5 records to second partition, and 6 records to the remaining partition, then I can go with partition by percentage. And based on the load balance, based on the load on the different CPUs, if I want to segregate the data, then you can go with partition by load balance component. And then partition by key and sort, which will do partition the data based on the key, and then it will sort the data based on the key value. So it will do both the functions. It is a subgraph created by AbInitio, which will do partition by key followed by a sort function. So any questions for today? Like these are the different partition components that we have. Any questions?
No, I'm good. Thank you.